Good morning. Happy Friday. Today I'm going to be speaking about chapter 3 of the book, 21 Ways to Bring Balance into Your Life, which is about nutrition. And nutrition is a very good topic to talk about because there are so many ways that you can work out the foods that you should be eating. There are so many diet plans out there. I don't believe in the word diet. I think of the word diet as did I eat today? And I believe that food is one of life's pleasures. I really do. But we do need to be smart about it, especially as we're getting older and we need to find balance in our lives. So there's something that I talk to all my clients about, and it's the BMR. And the BMR is the basic metabolic rate, calories that the body needs to survive when we are at rest. That sounds pretty easy, but what I found was that there are a lot of my clients were eating 40% less than their BMR. And when you start to eat less, your body begins to reserve all the food that's coming in, and everything becomes unbalanced in the body. And that's why a lot of people will notice a huge difference at the beginning of when they're starting to eat differently. But then as soon as they go back on their other diet or the other way of eating, the weight just comes back on. There's also another connection to this, and it's mindset, but that's another story for another day. So I've always lived by the 80-20 rule. I eat smart about 80% of the time, but I still enjoy food because food is one of life's pleasures, and we need to realize that. So what I get my clients to do is I get them to write down what they eat for 3 days. I don't want them to change the way they're eating. We need to figure out what they're eating and why their eating pattern isn't working for them. Once they've written it down, we work it out. So there are just basic things that we need to do to be able to figure out what we're eating. I believe knowledge is power. And so one of them is about reading a nutrition label. So there is a little bit of work that you have to do. But again, I think it's very important that we know what we're putting in our body, and we need to have the knowledge to do that. So when you're looking at a label, any label on a box, what you want to keep thinking about are 4 numbers. So 1 gram of carbohydrates is 4 calories. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. And 4.5 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon. Now, why are those important? Because when you look at a label, you can immediately figure out what is in that food, and you'll know that all the fresh fruit and vegetables, there are no labels on them. But different things. I mean, labels are on everything. And once you've got that little bit of information, you can actually pick up a package, read the label, and see how much sugar is actually in there, see how much protein is in there, and sodium. So sodium, they say you don't need more than 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day. Well, I can honestly tell you that the sodium in food is absolutely crazy, and that's why it all tastes so good. So if you could go by those 5 numbers and create your food plan around those 5 numbers plus your BMR, you will notice a huge difference in your body and in your eating. Your body will start to feel better. You'll have more energy. It's just a really great way to figure out what you're eating. I've been quite shocked on some foods, and I've even stopped eating and drinking some things that are out there for us that are so high in sugar. It's crazy. The Canada Health Food Guide says we should be eating about 5 grams of sugar per meal. So 25 grams during the day. And again, the sodium should be less than 2,000. So if you would like a copy of my little food diary, where you can write down the foods that you're eating for 3 days, just pop a comment down below. Just say food, and I will write that out there for you. So the way it works is figuring out your daily calorie intake It may not be for you, and I understand that completely. It does take work, but I'm a very habitual person in my eating. And once I figured out one thing, I just carry on and I eat that, and I don't change it. Typical example are I have one egg in the morning with a whole bunch of egg whites and a little bit of avocado, and sometimes I'll have some toast with that as well. That will be my breakfast every day. It's very easy to make and it's a no-brainer. So I like that as well. I don't need things to be complicated unless I'm making something amazing. So really important that we keep track of what we eat for about 3 days, especially if you have no idea what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, the foods that you eat, are they the right foods? I know as I've gotten older, it's really important for me to have protein in my diet in every meal that I eat. That ensures that my body is still building and still staying strong and repairing every day. So that's very important. Another connection of the nutrition is obviously exercise. So if you're going to be eating some really great food, it's really important that you exercise as well. Because if you just keep eating and you don't exercise, it's not going to be in your favor of what you want to do for your body. So really important that you put the two together. Anyway, I hope that's helped. If you would like some information, please reach out. Nutrition is such a, well, it's in our day, it's in our life every day. You know, it's what we do to live. And that's one of my little sayings is, I eat to live, I don't live to eat. And it's a really good little mantra to go by. Anyway, I wish you a great day. Have fun, enjoy food, but just be aware today of what you are eating. Are you eating enough? And if you would like to figure out your BMR, just put BMR in the comments too, and I'll send you the link to the calculator that's available. Okay, take care. Thank you again for joining me. Have a great day. Bye for now.